Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm Spartan.
And I'm Pudgey.
And we're watching The Queen's Gambit, episode 3. So Beth has been getting better and better with her chess. She won her first tournament last episode. And she managed to impress her new foster mother, who is now... I don't know if we're reading it wrong, but seemingly seen it as an opportunity to exploit her talents a little bit to make some money. Now, maybe she's going to be a bit fair about it. You know, I'm not sure. She's a bit of a up and down woman to read because one minute she seems really nice, then she seems very distant and cold. But I think she's not out to hurt Beth. But I don't know if I love the fact that she's just seen this as an opportunity to milk some money out of her.
Well, look, she didn't give her money when she asked for it. For a chessboard, for a competition, for anything, right? She just said, you know... And even when Beth said, like, I would want to work for it, she kind of laughed in her face. And I get the time period and all that's fine.
Yeah.
But Mr. Scheibel?
Mr. Scheibel.
I don't know, I can never get the name. Mr. Scheibel gave her the money, you know, like just wrote a quick letter and he backed her. And I don't know if they're still in contact, that she won and whatnot, but either way, I guess he spent a similar amount of time that she has with her foster mother, and look who backed her, you know. And so now that she's seen the fruits of her labor and what it could bring her, I think that's why we're reading it that way. You know, it is exploiting to some degree.
I think for me, the concern is when she can't bring in the money, if she fails to do so, how does the mother react then? I'm worried about the conditions with this love and this venture that she's getting.
Yes.
But for the time being, I think it's exciting because Beth's rising in the ranks. She's going to enter an even greater tournament now. They're going to travel. That was where we last left off. So if we don't get another major time skip, then we'll get to see what that amounts to.
For me, it was interesting to see because I know in the first episode we saw future Beth, or present Beth or whatever, but she still had the pills.
Yeah, and we're still not there yet. So we're sort of working our way back, and I wonder what that tournament, that game, what it means. Maybe, you know, we saw her sleeping with someone, so that meant nothing to us when we saw it. Maybe it'll have a lot more meaning by the time we get to that point in time.
For sure.
Thank you to all of our Patreon supporters. If you want up to 4 weeks of early access to our reactions, or you want to watch our uncut reactions, we'll leave a link down below.
And if you guys are watching this over on YouTube, don't forget to leave a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, and let us know in the comments down below what you thought of the episode.
All right, let's go.
Let's go.
That Beth and her mother as a kid.
It looks like it.
Damn. This is the youngest we've seen her.
You can see that she's tried.
She's tried to harm herself before.
Do you think that's what she's trying to do now?
But I'm wondering.
I mean, I don't see evidence of it, but...
Damn, man. It's
that
traumatic.
Is traumatizing.
Oh, okay, so she got up.
Could have poked her head up and, like, swam on the surface, you know?
Damn. Look how happy she is when her mum returns. Very unfortunate.
They're enjoying it in their own little way.
Yeah, at least they seem happy.
I'm Beth.
Carmen, Kentucky State Champion.
Oh, I know.
Oh, she got a name now.
2 games a day, and the time control is 120-40. You get 2 hours to make 40 moves.
Oh, limited moves.
Even more rules now.
Okay. So each tournament has like very different ways of playing.
It's all pawns, no hope.
Meant to be like dangerous.
I'll show you, alright. This is Kara Khan.
She's just there like peeking through.
You're, aren't you that kid from Kentucky who wiped out Harry Beltic?
If you take his knight, then you double his pawns.
I love how she doesn't like directly answer.
What does white do here?
Queen takes pawn.
Queen takes pawn.
Oh, okay.
She's in a different
League.
level here, yeah.
Rajewski, he was playing like that back when he was your age, little girl. Or even younger.
Wow, showing her like she thinks she's the best, but there's still a lot to go.
Playing too many opens, it can only hurt me, you know what I mean? Good luck.
Just saying, okay. He's already proved himself, so he doesn't need to.
Beth Harmon.
Shit.
What, because it's a girl or the
I think 'cause
name?
she's skilled.
Damn.
Harmon?
What are
Just
you two
quick.
doing here?
Losing mostly.
Oh, these were the two.
You destroy everyone you play, Harmon. I can only lose so much. That's the truth.
They've changed their tone
Yeah,
real quick.
her reputation is very different now.
Mum's just sort of doing nothing while.
What is she gonna do?
Replaying my earlier games.
What on earth for?
Looking for weaknesses in my play.
Now that's a pro.
There aren't any.
Oh, damn.
Good.
I don't know. I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm not sitting there drinking alcohol. Got a girl at work. Damn, she's pulling in crowds now, huh? Come a long way.
That's wild.
We haven't seen her take the tranquil pill yet, which has
Yes.
been good.
Did you watch the whole game?
Of course.
Did she or didn't she?
I thought you were done for. I should have known better.
Yes, you should have.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
And I'm Matt.
A pleasure.
Nice to meet you.
Why does she seem flirty with them?
I know.
There's a restaurant in the hotel lobby.
Show us the way.
Sure.
I can't make up my mind which one is more handsome.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, she's become a cougar already.
Benny Watts plays in Europe all the time now that he has his international title.
How's the prize money?
Oh, of course, straight to that.
The Soviets are murder. They eat Americans for breakfast over there.
I don't think there's
Oh,
been an
that's the
American with a
challenge.
prayer against them in 20 years. It's like ballet. They pay people to play chess.
Really? I didn't know that.
This one's for all the marbles. 500 of them to be exact.
It's just money, money,
We're
money.
not
This
a
one.
fan, are we?
Beth cannot be happy about being crowded into an ending with a rook, a knight, and 3 pawns.
It's so complicated.
At least she seems like she's putting some time in and getting
Yeah.
involved a little bit.
And that's check.
And that's me.
Oh,
I was thinking, perhaps you could give me 10% as an agent's commission.
oh my
At least she's
goodness.
asking her, but
Let's make it 15%. Which would be $49.54.
damn, she's good at math. At least she asked,
Yeah.
but yeah, I'm worried about what does she want that money for? Like,
The doctor wants to keep her in bed for a few more days.
Trying to get her out of school.
We're gonna be late.
Yeah. Lots of liquids.
Yeah, lots of liquids.
look at Beth. She's always, no matter where she is.
Yeah.
I believe we could fly to Houston, have a very pleasant winter vacation in the sun, do girly things.
And win lots of moolah.
Yes, Mother.
Yeah, that interaction and Beth kind of knows.
You reckon? Or she's just enjoying a mother this time.
How's your meal?
It's maybe the best Christmas you've ever had.
Oh,
Oh,
That's really
nice,
sweet.
yeah.
I mean, she's still young, isn't she?
Ah, semantics.
Isn't it intimidating? I mean, when I was a girl, I wasn't allowed to be competitive. I played with dolls.
Why are you doing an interview and taking photos at the same time? Like,
Chess can also be
What?
beautiful.
I love how she sees the beauty in it.
You're an orphan, Beth?
Yes, I know that.
No, yes, of course you do. I was just wondering how you learned to play chess.
Mr. Scheibel taught me.
oh, man's name got respect.
Love it.
It must have been such a distraction from life in such a depressing place.
Oh my god, she's really throwing it all out there, isn't she?
Do you imagine that you saw the king as a father and the
Oh my
queen
God.
as a mother? I mean, one to
Going pretty deep with
attack,
that.
one to protect.
They're just pieces.
Probably never looked at it in that way.
It's an entire world of just 64 squares. I feel safe in it.
Very controlled.
I can control it. I can dominate it.
Yes.
And it's predictable.
One variable of life that she can actually
If I
take
get
control
Yeah.
of.
I only have myself to blame.
Ooh, interesting.
Sometimes people with this condition get feelings of revelation or ecstasies.
I mean, it definitely fits the description.
What does that have to do with me?
Well, creativity and psychosis often go hand in hand.
Damn, she's a straight shooter.
You think I'm crazy?
No, of course not.
I think
I
that's
was just
enough.
asking.
Okay.
Beth has homework to finish. She is, after all, still a young woman in school.
Barely.
You might try bridge. I hear a lot of chess players enjoy it.
I'll show you out.
Bridge?
I don't know what that is. But the mum's not having anything getting her in the way of her chess.
She got really personal there.
Now and then a small boy appears and dazzles us with his precocity at what may be the world's most difficult game. But what if that boy were a girl?
Our girl, Beth.
We started the chess club.
Into the male-dominated world.
She's signing.
Become a little celebrity.
She is quiet, well-mannered, and out for blood. Beth Harmon.
Why is that something?
They didn't tell about Mr. Scheibel, and
Yeah.
I didn't say anything about how I play the Sicilian.
Yeah, the actually important
It
details.
makes you a celebrity.
Yeah, for being a girl.
Yeah, not a chess player.
Did you ever think maybe it's the drinking that's making you sick?
Oh, please. I've flirted with alcohol most of my life. If
Exactly.
anything, I think it's high time I consummated the relationship to motherhood.
Let us talk to her as an equal at least.
Yeah.
We're having a pledge party. Friday night, my house. The other apple pies asked me to invite you.
She was the one that was laughing and teasing her. They come groveling back. Doesn't look like a party.
It doesn't, does it?
It was really something to see you in the newspaper all those times. All those places you've been. Which was your favorite?
Or like a sleepover.
Now that my rating's up to 1,800, I hope to go to Las Vegas to play in the US Open next month.
What about the boys?
Oh my god, of course, all about the boys.
Is there anyone you've met that you'd like to trade rooks with or whatever?
I
trade
don't like
books,
where
so
this
it's fine,
going.
but it's not really.
I bet you do.
They invited her to just take the piss out of her.
Girls are ruthless, my love.
Every time we meet.
Yeah, man, that TV is so different.
Ooh, you're so tender, I must surrender.
She's like the only one that doesn't really know what's going on.
This is all very foreign to her.
Baby, you're the one that I love.
I'm gonna use the bathroom.
I don't think they care, really. What is happening here? The song can't be a coincidence.
She's gonna take alcohol. So I'm noticing.
Full bottle as well.
Oh, and there's the tranquil pills.
She's gonna be mixing it.
That's what we see at the start of the first episode.
Just
Probably
like
enhances
growing
the
on her.
effect, yeah.
She made it all the way to Vegas, baby.
Is this a few years later? Was it 63 before?
I think so. Now it's 66.
She'd be like 18 or something now, maybe older. Oh, look at the confidence in the way she carries herself.
Yeah. It doesn't look like her mother's with her either, though.
Harmon?
Towns.
Oh, now she's older.
My stars, you look... Wow.
Oh, he's liking what he sees.
Chess Review sent me to write it up.
Oh,
Must
okay.
confess, I was hoping to see you here last year.
I was supposed to. I even paid the fee, but my mother got sick.
Oh, damn.
I told myself that the Open's not as important as the US Championships.
Oh, no. No, it's not.
But is she alone this time then?
Don't want to plateau.
No. Plateaus are the worst. And you're far too old to be called a prodigy anymore.
Oh, wow.
I should do something on you for the magazine.
I was on the cover last month.
Of course.
She's on every damn cover.
I could do a half page on you for the Sunday paper. Won't be as big a deal as life.
Yeah, sure. If you want to.
Oh, jumping at the opportunity.
In your room.
Chessboards, too, we could play.
Damn. He's making a bit of a move.
Is he? Or is she misreading it? Calm down. Settle down.
Say, Rui Lopez.
Oh, I actually knew how to make her laugh without having to say something.
He really doesn't like to smile. Like a little foreplay or something.
This is like chess flirting.
Everyone calls me Towns. Maybe that's why I call you Harmon instead of Elizabeth.
It's Beth.
Mm.
I like Harmon.
They're really building the tension.
Yeah, oh my god, it's the longest scene ever.
Trying to make it a little more obvious now.
Oh, hi. Roger. I'm not interrupting, am I?
I know.
You two carry on. I'll be gone in a minute.
Took so much courage to build up to that.
Let's play chess.
Okay.
Something they're both comfortable with.
Are they roommates or is he gay? Because I'm kind of confused on the implication of that scene.
I don't know. I don't think so.
Not what I got from his flirting with her, but I'm honestly confused.
Dinner's at 9. Don't forget.
I've never seen a boy dressed like that in my life.
I suppose you've never had beer.
All right, Sam.
Here.
Time to try. Oh, she likes.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Not so fast.
Oh my gosh, she's full skull in it.
Damn. She said that.
It's got 30,000 now. Ran as far as that gate now.
Daydreaming about him.
That is a scene right there.
No. My first match was against this guy from Oklahoma. It was all over in 24 moves.
Queen's Gambit declined is so well respected.
I've seen him a couple of times.
Yeah, the slop is just
It's always got a crowd around him.
They're building up the next big one.
I read about a game he played in Copenhagen, a draw against Nydorf. It was in 1948, which means that Benny was 8 years old.
Damn!
Wow.
Another prodigy.
Sounds like someone else I know.
When I was 9, I was playing Mr. Scheibel in the basement.
Yeah, not all these big comps.
I'm not afraid of him.
I don't suppose there's anyone you're afraid of.
There is
Maybe
one
one
player that
person.
scares me.
Who?
The Russian.
Oh, okay, yeah, fair enough.
I'm Benny Watts.
I know. We met a couple of years ago in Cincinnati. Didn't meet, but we spoke.
He doesn't even remember it, damn.
Okay. I'll take your word for it.
Actually, has no idea.
You should in the castle.
Oh, she's like, what now?
I needed to get the rook out.
I know you could have lost your advantage.
I don't think so.
Oh, okay.
He plays pawn takes pawn. You can't take back.
Wait a minute.
I can. I got an adjournment I gotta go play, but set it up. Think it out. Your problem is your queen knight.
I don't want to set it up and think it out.
Oh, damn.
You got a bit of an attitude on it these days. I like it.
Doesn't like that he found a weakness in her game.
Yeah.
Beltic could have beat me.
But he didn't.
Damn, she's stressing over it.
Damn, she's a perfectionist, huh?
I was so proud of myself when I found an error in a Morphe game, and now someone's done it to me.
That's where you become great.
I know, it isn't a big deal, love. You're doing great.
Oh,
they
it's these
versing?
two.
Yes.
You just like shake his hand in the end. Taking this real personal. Oh man, that look in her eyes. Oh, that is really cool. Seeing how her mind works.
I mean, it takes me that long to do my first move, but I've got no idea what's going on.
She's playing entire games in her head right now, based off one move.
Really not taken it this long before. You really got in her head.
And look at the crowds, man. It's a big game.
I know. She's gonna win or is she gonna lose? What do you reckon?
I reckon there's potential for her to either lose or draw. I don't know.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
A draw would be fitting here.
Look at that, like, attitude on her face.
I thought he could see what I was planning.
How many she wins?
I thought he could hear my heart beating and know how panicked I was.
She was pretty nervous.
I still had time to get out of it. But he
played
took
right
the
into it.
piece, just as I planned.
Interesting.
I went into that game with a perfect score. Benny had 2 draws, so a draw would give me the title.
Okay.
I wanted to hammer his weaknesses. I wanted to show that fucking pirate that I could beat him, even though I didn't play the way he thought I should.
Damn, you're really keeping us in the dark here.
My pawn, my protected pawn, the pawn that had held his queen to her corner for most of the game.
Oh, wow.
So she lost.
I could protect my retreating knight by moving one of the rooks over, but the protection wouldn't last because his fucking innocent-looking knight would block my king's escape.
So he was really controlling the game.
It was brutal. It's the kind of thing I did to other people.
Oh, yeah, well, now she knows what it's like.
What did you do?
I needed a counter threat.
Really emotional about it.
I thought maybe I could trade my way out of it if he attacked too fast, but he was careful.
Yeah, she finally met someone that could read it better than she could.
I wanted to scream.
Yeah.
Who was I now?
Oh, that was cool, little throwback.
But does she believe that she can get away out of it somehow?
Oh, she did it.
Oh, shit.
Okay. She knew when she was beat.
Oh, she's embarrassed.
Yeah, she's still not a very good loser.
You'll be co-champions. You will still get a trophy, albeit a smaller one.
She still gets a win out of it. She's not the
I
win.
made some inquiries. The Open Championship is often shared.
I didn't see what he was doing.
Yeah, that's the important part for her.
You don't know anything about chess.
I know what it feels like to lose.
Yeah, I bet you do.
Oh, man, that's a bit brutal.
And now you do too.
To be fair, the mother's actually being reasonable here.
It's an important lesson, honestly.
Yeah.
Especially, like, when you grew up as a prodigy, you know.
No, I like the way the mother handled that.
I know how badly you wanted to beat Benny. You'll get another shot.
About the game and not them two. It was a cold interaction.
Bit of a sore spot.
Maybe full chase her down a little bit. Is that her understanding her husband leaving in a way, even though it wasn't that serious?
Understanding life.
Yeah.
Appreciating that she's there for her. All right, it's one that is... I keep changing my stance on it, but the mother... Just to clarify my position, like, she seems okay. I still stand by what we've been saying, but she's also not taking it to that next level that I thought she would. Like, she's giving her daughter this opportunity. And yes, she likes the money, but it also feels like she's somewhat... I think she's enjoying being meaningful and a part of something.
Yeah.
But she's not getting in her daughter's way. She's not exploiting the money beyond... Like, she really is taking a small commission as part of what she's helping her out, probably just to have some expenses afforded.
Yeah.
But she's giving the proceeds to her daughter, giving her space when Beth has said, turn the TV down, need to focus or whatever. She's not
pushing
belittling her or pushing her. She's respecting that, we're all the reason we're here. So, and she seems to be having these moments where she's maybe not as much of a mother-daughter, a bit more of like an older friend kind of relationship, or maybe like an older sister, but they're there for each other in their own way, and they do support each other, and there's some good advice that she gets from her mother, like at the end there, about losing. So my respect of the mother is sort of growing. I'm just sort of figuring out this dynamic is a bit different to what I'm used to.
I think they're figuring out the dynamic as well, which is nice. You get to experience what they're experiencing as an audience, And I feel like this episode has so many different layers to it. It is about the chess and it's not. And, you saw when she was younger, who cares about boys? And even that interaction with, the girls from school, they're all about the boys and the questions about the traveling and the boys and they don't care about the chess, but then the boys. And that might have opened herself up to it a little bit. And I think when she played Towns last time, she was a little bit interested.
There was a bit of chemistry there.
Yeah.
But that's why I'm still sort of confused, because her jab at the end was about his male friend.
Yes.
Which I'm assuming they're in a relationship. I think it was very vague, and I'm not the best at reading that, but I think the implication was that. So almost like she felt misled or betrayed, because since then she left.
Yeah, but I don't know. I'm confused, and we're probably meant to be because Beth is, but I feel like Roger is just a friend. But
then the way he was wearing the short shorts, and he's like, I'll see you at dinner, it was a bit flirty. I don't know.
To Towns? Yeah, like I get what you mean.
I've not seen straight guys talk like that. That might be my circle.
No. I think he might be gay, but I just don't know that Towns is.
Yeah, it doesn't really matter. It's more just I'm trying to figure out Towns and Beth's dynamic.
Yeah.
So, I don't know.
But she's obviously misreading it. I feel like she's misreading it.
Maybe. We'll sit on that one. But Beth, which we know this start of the show, is a sore loser. She hates losing. She struggles with her self-esteem and her self-worth when she loses. I think it's very good for her to lose, because that's going to make her into a better player, but she takes it very personally and very seriously, and right now... Yeah, you just see how she copes with it all,
Yeah, but I think it's also a very important life lesson. It's not just about the game, it's
especially
about
as a prodigy, because you get so used to, like she said, what I was doing to everyone else, he did to me.
Yes.
And you get so used to being the one that can dish it out, you don't realise what it's like to be on the other end, and now she finally does.
Mm-hmm. I also loved the interview this episode as well. She really, she was a straight shooter, the interviewer, but... she delved deeper into why Beth loves the game so much. And I think we spoke about it in episode 1 as well. But it's that control. And you see from those little instances with her mother and, one scene with her father, she's not had a lot of control in her life. All the decisions have been made for her. And it was very, the control was taken away from her even when she was at the orphanage. So... all aspects of life, there's no control. Her mother dives in and you can't see her, and as a young kid, you got no control over that. You can't jump in and save her or act on those impulses that you think might help. And so I really do see why she's focusing on that so much. This 64, squares or whatever she said, these, and then when she loses control. So you do see why she's bad at losing. It's not necessarily the losing. She was saying I couldn't see what he was doing. If I could, and he beat me fair and square in that way, sure, but she really doesn't like not being prepared.
And that feeling of helplessness to being attacked.
Yes.
You can see it's obviously sort of a representation of she can manage all these variables to keep herself protected, in power, and safe. And that's how she sort of plays through chess. So it's interesting. And we also got to see the origins of her drinking alcohol with the pills, just how that enhances her ability to play the games in her mind.
Yeah.
Seeing all these little tidbits. I love how she's so ready to mention Mr. Scheibel's name in the interview, and just, she was upset that he wasn't mentioned because he's important to her. I really hope, and I do think that we'll see him at some point. He'll be
I
older.
hope so. I really do hope so, because their relationship, although not perfect, you know, he helped her.
I was surprised how that was explored so much in episode 1, and then we just moved on from it in episode 2. It was weird because it just felt like a void. So, you know, I was like, dude, I wanted to explore that relationship so much, but I always thought he was going to be the one to take her to these tournaments like the mum did. So I am waiting for a bit more from that.
I'm also loving how, just delving a bit deeper, how we're talking about the pieces as like people or things that represent Beth's life. And I think that's actually very special and maybe a little bit confronting for Beth to see it in that way. But as she gets older, she probably will. And who knows, it might help the way she plays the game. But I did think that, you know, all those little like strings are coming together and tying it up in a nice little bow. It's that kind of series which we particularly love. And yeah, I just think it adds like extra layers and it is really meaningful to, you know, the characters and making them like very iconic.
Yeah. And I recognize the actor of the guy who beat Beth. I don't remember where I know, but I know I've seen him before. I didn't want to, you know, highlight it, but people often in the comments are like, did you see this, whatever? So yeah, we saw him. We just try not, you know, in the middle of the reaction, be like, oh, occasionally if he's genuine, if I'm really sort of shocked, like, oh, whoa, it's him, I will. But he can also be distracting from the moment, so I was trying to just keep it.
For sure.
But we recognise him. I don't know where I know him from, but I know him from somewhere.
He's like that new wave of actors.
Yeah.
Oh, he's in, like he's not a new wave of actor. He even when he was little.
I think I've seen him in some kid role, but I'm not sure.
Yeah, but when I saw him, you know, Beth talking about how, like he's older, this, that, whatever. They look the same age.
Yeah, right. Yeah, it's hard with the ages. I don't really disclose, and we're just sort of skipping time periods and getting a bit confused with the ages. But I'm assuming she's around 18 or so now, just based on those numbers.
Well, she was saying that her mother's sick or has been sick, and we've seen the coughing and whatnot. So I don't know.
But she also said she's better now. I don't know if she's lying. Her mother seemed okay. Might be something worse in the future. I don't know.
Well, guys, we hope you enjoyed today's reaction. If you did, don't forget to leave a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, and let us know in the comments down below what you thought of the episode.
And if you do want early access to our reactions, or you want to watch our uncut reactions, we'll leave a link to our Patreon down below. Take care of yourselves, and we'll see you on our next reaction.
See you guys.